Let's talk about saying no. If you tend to say yes to everything and everyone, only to regret it later and have anxiety about it, I have a solution for you today in my Tuesday tip. My name is Lena Dolter, and I'm a coach for women. I help busy, successful women just like you get out of the cycle of overwhelm and into the rhythm of your body. If this describes you, busy, successful woman, then I highly encourage you to click on the little bell underneath this video, subscribe to my channel. You will never miss a tip to save you from overwhelm. So if saying no is hard for you, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, my client Lauren, she feels the same way. At work, she is known as a superwoman. She does it all, she handles it all, and that's her personality at work. But it also trickles into her home life. Her husband owns a small business, and they make some decisions together about the business. There are times he asks her for an extra favor, like maybe compensating for somebody who hasn't paid their invoice yet. So like borrowing from their own income to supplement the business. And while that makes her feel uncomfortable and she doesn't like it, instead of saying no, she says yes because she doesn't want to disappoint the people involved. So can you relate? Comment in the box below, I want to know. And personally, just last week, I was on a date with somebody. It's more of a meeting. And toward the end of our conversation, he invited to make me dinner. He offered to make me dinner for our next date. And I knew I didn't want to. But in the moment, I said yes. Because in that moment, I was so ready to inconvenience myself from the people-pleasing part of me than to say no to him. So if you can relate to either one or both of those stories, the tip I have for you today is to practice saying no. Practice saying no to simple questions in general situations. For example, if you are at the Starbucks and you're ordering your latte, they ask you if you want to add, a snack. Instead of saying, I'm okay, no, thank you. And I invite you to practice being pretty assertive with that no, putting your power behind it, again, in those safe situations. So until next Tuesday tip, practice saying no, and I'll see you next week.